So, yep, it's been a while. I guess it's been over a month since I've done anything with YouTube at all. So, I'm not expecting a big crowd tonight. Kind of a surprise. Got 0 watching. Well, there's one. Somebody showed up. Who's that? Who dat when I say who dat? Hey, Evelyn. Probably not, Z-Max. I've been smoking for 55 years. I'll stop smoking when they nail it shut, I guess. Doing pretty good, Evelyn. How are you? Thank you. If you've been around for a while, Evan, you know that sometimes I'll just kind of disappear for a little while. That's kind of what's going on. I haven't been doing anything with YouTube at all. Just burned out. I think it's been about Easter. I think was the last time I did anything. Ear infections and stuff going on all the time. Where's Chris? Is he around tonight or is he performing somewhere? Yeah, I've been watching that. Miss Lily's. I guess you had a few, huh? Hey, Larry. How's Larry tonight? So you probably noticed I shaved my beard and cut my hair. I got out of the chair and about fell down. I was so lightheaded. Hey, Christopher. Yeah, you just got to stir it, don't you? You just got to stir that pot, don't you? Yeah, thanks a lot, Chris. Appreciate that. Not. That's my problem. Too many Burger Kings and too many strawberry shakes. That's good. That's good, Evelyn. Keep you busy, you know. I thought you were going to move to Florida. For some reason, I thought you were moving to Florida, Christopher. Yeah, they locked me up for about 30 days. Not. Yeah, right, Waffle House. I wish there was one close. They got the best breakfast, I'm telling you. When I was driving, I always looked for a Waffle House. I don't remember what they called it, but there was a big long name for it. Smothered and covered and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I know, Chris. I know you're in Florida, but I thought Christopher, completely disinterested, was moving to Florida as well. Hello, Deborah. How are you? So yeah, I figured it's about time I better do something so you guys won't think I'm dead or something, or locked up. Computer's locked up a couple of times, if that means anything. No, she's all right. She's okay. And like I keep saying though, it's, I don't fix her brakes because it's more fun to watch her run into stuff to stop. Well, that's cold today here, Deborah. It's been cold for a couple of days. Been cold and rainy and just miserable outside. No, no girlfriend. I can't find anybody that'll drive a motorhome and cook and clean and, all that chauvinist pig stuff, No. They don't like it though when I use a pressure cooker. They get all upset when I do that because I always talk about the jigger, that jigger on the top that wiggles. They get all mad about that. I think a high today was 60. It's about 57 or 58 right now, so supposed to get down to the mid 40s tonight. Granddaughter got married yesterday. Yay, congratulations. Well, I did corned beef and cabbage the other day, Chris. I already did that one, though, so, that'd be nothing new. All you guys are talking about your 80s and 90s. I wish you'd get like that here. I got a notice from the Sitgraves National Forest where I go camping today saying that it's going to be cold and wet and rainy and it's still really muddy up there right now, so they're discouraging people from going up in there. Hey, John. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Yeah, they were saying on the weather, I guess it was yesterday or something, that most of the East Coast is going to, and I guess Midwest is going to get it too. So I've been just a slow start on summer or something. Except in Florida and the South, and they're roasting down there like peanuts. How's the pottery coming? I haven't done anything with the pottery, Chris. It's just kind of sitting out there. I haven't done anything with it at all. I was out there a couple of days ago, and I did some wash and stuff like that. So, but I haven't done anything with the pottery. I'm going to have to get out there and do something with it if I can't get out of here. Alien weather is right. Here's yeah, I guess, John, we're going to get it. We're going to have a really late summer this year, I guess. This time last year, it was hot up there in the mountains. Legalized pottery. Okay. We can do that. You been getting some rain up there, John? I haven't really paid that much attention to the weather, just here, you know. Yeah, one day here it's, you know, in the mid 80s, and the next day it's cold. Yeah, it's still snowing there, isn't it, John? I tell you, it's been some crazy weather this year, that's for sure. Oh, oh my goodness, yeah, that's a bunch of snow, Deborah. What part of Colorado are they in? I spent a few. I spent a little while in Colorado Springs, and then up in Breckenridge. I was up in Breckenridge for a while. Golden, yeah, that's up north of Denver there a little bit. That road that goes between Denver and Wyoming. I don't remember the road number now. I've been caught on that a few times. Driving along, noticed there was no other traffic, and then, you know, a cop would come by, stop two or three of us, you know, we'd be, you know, running together and want to know what we're doing on the road. It was closed. They closed it behind us. That's okay, Deborah. We know what fat fingers are. We got those too. The hunt and peck system. Really? What's wrong with it? Have you got any idea, Larry? I assume it's wired correctly if it was working before. I know some of those controllers, they need to be grounded. Hello, Jeff. How's Jeff tonight? Oh, okay. No, if it's bad, it's bad. They got some pretty good ones out now. Renogy is one of the better ones, but they're also more expensive. Oh, good deal, Evelyn. All right, Christopher. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, here, Larry. See, Go-Power. It sounds familiar. I think somebody else. I think Alan had one of those. He didn't have any trouble with it, but, you know, he may have just got a bad one. How many amps are you putting through it? Oh, good. Good deal, Jeff. I'm not sure when I'm going to go out. I thought I'd be out by now, but they're saying it's cold and windy and rainy and still muddy as all get out up there, so they're kind of recommending not to, you know, go up there. Unless you're going to stay, you know, in a campground, in a where you pay, developed campground. They say those are pretty good, but 200 amps or 200 watts, Larry? Generally, a 100-watt solar panel will develop about 5 amps, 5.1 under. Okay, that's better. I guess say no wonder you still got a camper with 200 amps. Go out to the lake. Yeah, I could go out to the lake if I had $12 to spend on a a little piece of gravel that's sort of level and nothing else. I'm pretty irritated about the whole thing. Well, I won't get started on that, but $12 for nothing, you know. I know they're looking for a camp host at the one that I go to, but you know they don't want to pay anything, and you know all you get is free solar, but they don't pay for your propane or you know stuff like that. No, they don't pay for your water. Yeah, that's what I thought, Chris. I don't want to pay that kind of money for that. You know, you guys know me. I don't want to pay for any camping whatsoever, you know. So much free camping up there, dispersed camping everywhere, so, you know. There was one little spot that I used to go to called Horseshoe Cove that it was kind of tough to getting in and out of there, but generally there wasn't anybody around and it was all free. But from what I heard, the last people that were out there said the road's really bad. They haven't been out there to take care of the road at all. And, last year there was a lot of rain, so there are a lot of deep ruts and that sort of stuff. And right at the bottom where you go down into the wash, Horseshoe Wash, that's what it is. It's really deep and sandy, so, people are getting stuck in there and all kinds of stuff. Where's this? You get me started now. Where's this $12 going, What are they doing with that? There's another one. Another place. I don't remember the name of it now, but it's $16 a night right up the road from where I go. The one I usually go to or have been going to is the cheapest one. But, you get a shower at least at the other one. Well, yeah. $600-700 a month for an RV park. Yeah, that's a bit much. Grab a hold of something, Jeff. Hang on. Now, one year I was in Oklahoma. I see we landed in a little small airport anyway, we had to drive out to my mom and dad's place, and but there was tornado warnings all around, and it started to hail. I don't know how big they were, but they were like huge. One hit the roof of the car and it sounded like a gunshot. Scared me to death, but the person that was driving says, "Oh, that's nothing." Yeah, okay. What? What do you want? They hear you. Yes, they hear you. You want to come up here and say hi for a minute? Come on. Come on. Yeah. There you go. Tell them hi. Tell everybody hi. Yes, you're going to get what you always get what that little thing, that little T word. You sit on my lap and you get that T word. Tell them hi. What? What's up there? Hmm? Are you disgusted? Hmm? You bored? Okay, down you go. Okay, treat time. That what you want? Yeah. There you go, sweetie. There you go. Like they were saying the last time I was doing the live stream, that the only reason Lily sits on my lap like this is because she knows she's going to get a treat. And she didn't want to stay too long. That's kind of unusual, isn't it, Jeff, to get a tornado up that far? Or not? So, Larry, are they going to send you a new charge controller? Is he still here? Did he leave? I didn't see him leave, so I assume he's still sitting there. Oh, good. Yeah, 200 watts. What is it rated for? How many amps is it rated for? You know right off the top of your head? Like I was saying earlier, 100 watt panel generally under full sun, direct full sunlight, is about 5 amps, 5.1 or 5.2. I know the one that I have, the MPPT, is rated at 20 amps. So, I can put 3 on there safely, 300 watt panels. Now I've got 500 watts, so I've got another cheaper charge controller for the other two. Yeah, it sure is, Jeff. It really is. I'm not sure if you were in when I was talking about it a few minutes ago. There, where I usually go camping, they're recommending people not go up there right now, at least not in the dispersed areas. It's still, cold and windy and rainy and really muddy. Well, that's good. Then you can put a few on that. Hey, Ren. Who are you? Welcome. Who are you? I know. Who is this guy in the front of this camera? I haven't seen that guy before. I was so lightheaded when they got done, I almost fell down. Beard and hair, and boy, it was a mess. Hey, Chen, all your exes are in Texas, huh? I wouldn't say that too loud. I'm not going to touch that one, Chris. There's no way I'm going to touch that one. You're on your own with that. Where are you now, Ann? Oh. Ask and get an answer immediately. Amarillo by morning. How you doing, Chen? I haven't seen you in a while in my email either. Yeah. I'm not going to touch that one either, Evelyn. Yeah, that wouldn't be. Yeah. You're right, Jen. Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. How you doing with that? St. Louis. Be sure to stop at the Budweiser Brewery. Get you a free mug and a pretzel. Now, that's what I was saying earlier, Chen. You weren't in yet. I haven't done anything with it. I went out there to do some laundry, and that was about it. A couple of 3 days ago. It's just sitting there, but I got to do something with it. Oh, the neighbors, I don't hear it. I don't have my hearing aids in, but neighbors got a couple of new dogs over there, and they bark continuously. 10, 11 o'clock at night. One's a squeaky little dog, and oh man, it drives me right up the wall. Chin's right. This mic is a little bit too sensitive, I guess. You can hear them dogs barking like that. All right, Larry. Good to see you. I'm gonna try. Yeah, I always say it. I'm gonna try to keep these things going on Mondays, and I'll get back up in the mountain as soon as I can. I guess. I had an ear infection. Started last month, I guess it was. I got to go back to the doctor on the 8th. Make sure everything's okay with that. So. I just wish there was some place closer that I could head out for a day or two and come back, you know? What? I didn't get that one. You have to excuse me, Jeff. I'm a little bit slow. What's with the bird song? And my days of going out and staying out like that for 3 or 4 months at a time, I think, are just about done. Yeah, them casinos don't allow you to park anymore unless you're going to pay for a room, from what I heard. Last time I was there, I had the motorhome up there. And we weren't there 10 minutes, and the security guard came out and make sure we were going to get a room, because we can't park in the parking lot. Oh, okay. Man, I must be deaf as a... I can't hear nothing, I guess. I don't hear birds or dogs at the moment. I know there's one that sits by the windows in the morning, on the side right in front of me there, that they make a lot of noise. Jeff, it's not the mic that's chirping, is it? I'm not in the red anywhere. What do you got to pay for those now, Ran? I know they used to be fairly reasonable. Oh, good. I was beginning to wonder, Deborah. Probably not, Chris. Probably not. I don't know. I mean, that's quite a ways away yet. I've still got to get up to the mountains yet. If I were to cook, I could still... Yeah, I understand that, Chen. It's getting that way with me too. I think they do it on purpose. Hey, C-Tap. How you doing, Jeff? No, I ain't looking for chicks. There ain't no way. I have enough nightmares on my own. I don't want to wake up with one. Yeah, Walmart's good for an overnighter, I guess. They're starting to put up signs up in Payson there, no overnight parking, or no camping. But if you go in and talk to the manager, and you got a basket full of groceries, that they didn't, they just kind of say, well, okay, I stay at the snow park. Hello, Jimmy. It's not Jimmy Rance, is it? I remember you said your last name once, but that was quite a while ago. Is that Jimmy Rance? Or is it really Jimmy James? Now, Jeff, I just got sick of it, being that long like that, Beard was looking really bad. Gets longer on one side than it does the other now. Okay, Jimmy. We all know Jimmy Rance, that sometimes he comes in, and but Rance isn't his last name. He just does a lot of ranting, or at least he used to. What's on your mind, Jimmy? Anything in particular, or just hanging out? Yeah, I saw that one. He started crying because one of the forests that he goes to is closed. That was a bit much, as far as I'm concerned, but then, just my opinion. That's what happens. You know, they go in there and they trash them out and don't clean up. And next thing you know, they close them. That last place I was in last summer was just, oh man, it was awful. Yeah, the Thousand Trails, they're okay, I guess. I've been watching a fairly new channel. RV Odd Squad is the name of it. Nice couple. And they swear by them. Just my philosophy, Jimmy, is I don't want to pay for someplace to park when there's so many free places, you know. Yeah, drama is right. Yeah, you know, if you don't camp there, go somewhere else. There's still some places. Just clean up when you're done. That's all. Oh, okay. I knew he had said what his last name was once, but I couldn't remember it, Deborah. So you like the? Do you like that Thousand Trails, Jimmy? See, you're pretty quick, Jimmy. You answer questions before I answer them. Pretty expensive, I think. You know, just my philosophy is when I go camping, I don't want to be around anybody else. I want to be out, you know, where there isn't anybody. And one of my favorite things to say, as usual, is that it's not that I don't like people, just I like them better when I can't see them. Yeah, I understand. That's right, Jeff. That's the way you got to do it. But, you know, like I was saying earlier, that last place I was in last summer was just absolutely I mean, there was baby diapers laying around and just, oh, man. There was a broken, what do you call them, those toilets, you know, with 5-gallon buckets laying around. And it was terrible. I cleaned up what I could, but, you know, I didn't want to spend a month out there picking stuff up either. I wouldn't be surprised if they blocked that off where you can't get in it anymore. That was a nice spot too, because you know you couldn't be seen from the road, and it had good solar in the summertime. And get my truck in there, and Alan could probably get his trailer in there with a little finagling. But that's it, you know. It wasn't a big, you know, wide open spot. And I haven't heard from Alan at all. I sent him an email and I don't get a response back, so I'm done with that. Way to go, Chris. Well, that's not too bad then, really, if you think about it. Long-term stay out there in western Arizona is I think it was $178. Was it a month or was it for 2 months or something like that? New Mexico's nice. What is it, Jimmy or Chris? You pay so much for the year and then you can park free? That's right, Jeff, they do. Not to mention, that the flies and bees are bad enough as it is, but, when they start leaving stuff around like that, then, Did you see? Oh, crap. No, I missed that one. I think they were going to close that one, weren't they, Chin? Oh, is that what it is? Okay. That's where you're heading next, isn't it, Chris? To Mexico? Yeah, I think that's kind of the standard, isn't it, Jimmy? A couple of weeks and then you got to move to a different one. Now, like I was saying, if you get up in that area, shoot me an email, and I'll try to meet you up there somewhere. Yeah, long-term visitor. Oh, Chin, that's it. Yeah, he got a bunch of old caddies sticking nose down out there, doesn't he? They might, Chris. Well, hopefully they'll have a chair for us both in the corner. They don't have a chair for us. Well, it's been a long time since I've been through that area too. But I have seen them, the caddies, that is. Hi, Thunder. Out and about. Yeah, I'm fine. Just, Thunder, you know me, I don't. Sometimes I'll just get a wild hair and don't do anything for a while. But figured I'd better do something, and you guys think I'm dead or something. He thought he was going to get Lincolns out of those, did he? Well, you bet I did, Chin. Yeah, the one that covers up my face. No, you got that right, Chris. You really do. A friend of mine did that one year. Spent all summer there, and he said most of the places were pretty nice. But if you want electric and stuff like that, you're going to have to pay extra. Hookups, and sewer and that. Yeah, like I said, Ren, I just got sick of mine. It's longer and thicker on one side all the time, Like I had a big old dent in the right side here. It was almost bare right next to my chin. So. Yeah, like I just, like I was saying, Thunder, I got sick of the whole thing, long and scraggly, and I tried to put it in the ponytail a few times, but I could never get it in the center. Sometimes it's on the top and on the side, and I just give up on it and cut it off. Well, yeah, that's true, Gran. I tried to get a job at Walmart here not too long ago, but they wouldn't put up with my schedule. And I come in and go home when I want to, and I get 2 or 3 coffee breaks, and I can't work Saturday and Sunday, or Monday and Tuesday. I might work Wednesday, or maybe Thursday, but I'll work Friday for a couple of hours. They didn't think it was too funny. I did. I thought it was hilarious, but they didn't. So I didn't get a call back. I'm only kidding, guys. Hey, that's a good deal, Chris. Do they have camp hosts, Chris? Yeah, I thought it was a good schedule, I mean, after all, I was doing them a favor for me to come there and work, Yeah. Didn't try that one. Man bun. Yeah, I've heard that one before, Chet. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a greeter. As long as they put my lounge chair with my TV and give me coffee every 10 or 15 minutes, I'll be all right. I don't think they're going to do that either. Yeah, that's right, Deborah. Yeah. Yeah, that's about right, Chin. I like Walter. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Thunder. I'm off the Cokes altogether, Chris. No more Coca-Colas and no more potato chips and all that stuff. The last doctor I saw, they did some blood work on me, and it seems I'm insulin resistant. So I got to lay off all that stuff. I got to try to lose some weight. And I used to go with a girl that had diabetes, and it was, I don't want to be sticking a needle in my gut every time I put something in my mouth. So it kind of scared me, and I need to take care of that stuff. Yeah, Thunder, they could put one of those 50-inch plasmas up there for me so I could sit and watch that, and maybe they'd sell one or two of them too that way. Nah, nobody gives me any stuff anymore much. It's like water on a duck's back now, Jeff. I know the ex-wife is sometimes embarrassed to go with me because, well, I have a habit of telling the truth. Oh, that's funny, Chin. Yeah, you got to it takes a while, Chin, to get used to it. I was on it before. I lost 40 pounds in 2 months. But, I put it back on again over the years. Yep, that's right, Chris. None of that stuff. It's all about low glycemic and as low as carbs as I can get, and I would do just about anything to get a big old Burger King and a strawberry shake and onion rings. Right now, now that you brought it up, thank you. Can't speak the language, huh? That's funny. Yeah, sometimes you got to watch that one, Daryl. trying to remember that joke that I saw on Facebook the other day. It was something similar to that. He said something, she said something, and he said something, and he ended up in the hospital. Yeah. Okay, here we go, Chris. Why is Chin? Why is Rand's message grayed out? I don't understand that. I went ahead and told it to show it anyway. YouTube's AI is on the bear again, I think. Oh, yeah, that's right, Chen. Well, the one that we always stopped at's out of business anyway. They closed down, so you know, not even worth me going to the valley anymore. Anyway, yeah, see you later, Rand. Safe travels. Be careful out there. Yeah, I knew you didn't do anything. I couldn't figure out why it did that. Maybe you saw something I didn't. Yeah, it was. Yeah, see? For some reason, it's not liking that, Rand. Huh. That's pretty weird, isn't it? What, do they think you're going to post a link or something? He didn't, but yeah, like I said, they're back on the bear again. YouTube AI. I'll be following you, Rand. Get them posted up there. I'll follow you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't either. I don't get it. Okay, Deborah. Teach it a new language there, okay? Yeah, it does. I haven't had any beer either for a few years, but now that you can't have any, Chris, is there any place for you to perform in New Mexico? Okay, Deborah, have a good evening. See you next week, hopefully. Yeah, that's one thing we all do need, and now and then, Chris. We need some money. Ha! Yeah, I know. That's what they were saying. That Flagstaff and the old Sitgraves National Forest is cold and wet and muddy, and up there around where I go, they say it. They recommend it. Just don't come up right away. I'm in the Globe, Miami area at the moment, and they're saying it's going to be down around 45 tonight. I thought I'd be out camping somewhere up there on the rim by now, but guess not. Yeah. Hang on a minute, guys. She must be out of gas. Hello?
Come out?
I'm doing a live stream at the moment. Got another hour. Are you going to be awake?
Should be.
I'll call you then. You got stuck in the mud on your lawnmower. You must have a riding lawnmower. I got a kick out of Gavin the last time he was in here. He was talking about it, or was it on email? Anyway, he was saying that he got stuck out in his field in the mud, and he pounded a 2x4 in the ground, and hooked the winch up and pulled himself out of the mud that way. He said he did it 3 or 4 times to pull himself out. And country boys can survive, She was having macaroni and hot dogs, macaroni cheese and hot dogs. So yeah, I'm on my own tonight. I can't eat that. Yeah, that's what happens here too, Jen. No, that hot weather dries out the brain juices and the cracks, You get a little water in there and everything shorts out. Oh, okay. I tried the 2x4 and a winch on the front. That works. According to Gavin, anyway. Yeah, most of us would have just called the tow truck. All right, I'll be looking forward to that. What are we having? Remember hee-haw? What's for dinner, Grandpa? Well, I'll be looking forward to that. Yeah. I understand that. Right now we're at I think it was 35 or 3,700 feet where I live right now at the home base. So, we still get a little bit. It's not as hot as it is in the valley. Yeah, they take their tires off and use the wheels for all kinds of stuff, winches and Yeah, we can put up with your jokes, Chris. You know what the standard is, though. I guess we know AI that YouTube's AI is watching us. Poor Ran, he couldn't say anything. Yeah. Hi. Hi. No. You already had one. Nope. You already had one. Nope. Sorry. Yeah, she is. She's a sweet kitty. Yep. She never bites. Never. She scratches me every now and then, but she really doesn't do it on purpose. Hi. No, I know. Yeah. Okay, fine. She's not going to shut up until I give her a couple more. Boy, talk about being spoiled, huh? Jeez. Come on. There you go. Yeah, you're welcome. I just did. That's the second one she's had tonight. Yeah, I am easy. She's my best friend. I don't know what I'd do without her right now. She'll wake me up if I sleep too late. About 9. If I'm still sleeping at 9 o'clock, she's on the bed right in my face, meowing at me. Yeah, Dad's easy, and she knows it. Yeah, they're all on your side. And I'm taking a lot of stuff in that right now because of you. It's just looking at me like, yeah, so? Aw, thanks. I appreciate that, Julie. Yeah, I do. She's pretty persistent too. She'll start winking at me, or blinking, I guess. You know, with both eyes. She'll blink and blink and blink. You can help with my babies. I like to play with the kitties. What? You back up? No, I just gave you one. You got a sharp memory, don't you? Yeah, I just put her bowl down there and let her graze like she wants. And I don't, you know, no, she's always got food down there. She doesn't overeat. Right? She's usually pretty active about this time of night, but if I'm doing a live stream, then, you know, then she gets pretty persistent. She hears me talking, you know. Right? Right? Okay. You want some fresh food too? Speaking of which, there you go. Oh, that's not cool. What happened, Evelyn? Yeah, she's pretty sweet, Julie. She really is. She's a pretty good watch kitty, too. I can always tell when I'm out camping if there's something around. She runs off and hides. Yeah, okay, Chris. Sure. How's that go? I married the first one for love, the second one for lust, and the third one didn't have any money. I hope she does, Julie. I'm about all she's got. She better love me. No, that wasn't very nice. Okay, now she's eating, so she's gonna eat. She wanted fresh food as well, so. Oh, okay. I thought. Well, I think we thought we took you literally. Hey, Sam. Yeah, I appreciate that, old man. Appreciate that. I am getting old too. I am. First one to admit that. What you been up to, Sam? Yeah, I didn't know they piled it that high. They think I'm rich. I got to get another ciggy. Be right back. What's up, sweetie? Waiting around to die, huh? Now, happy birthday if you don't see you. If you make it that long, Sam. I'm going to be 71 in September. Jeez, I didn't think I'd make it past 50. Couple of scary times I really didn't think I was going to make it, but I did. Some of you are familiar with that one. Yeah, we have a thing here around our house that you know, we call it the porch club. I go next door and sit over there with the ex and her husband, and you know, and a couple of other neighbors come around. We all sit on the porch and talk. I'm waiting for somebody to bring a checkerboard out there one day. Get me some old bib overalls, you know, without a t-shirt. Just put my hat on backwards. The 10th, Evelyn, September 10th. Keep singing it, Chin. No, you don't, Chris. Don't even start. I figured you said don't forget to wash your hands, but you didn't do it this time. Ah, okay. Daughter's is the 29th. Now we're just getting started, Sam. Take the first number and the second number, add them together, and that's how old we are. Drinking beer. Yeah, Julie. He's always teased me about that. Tells me to wash my hands, and he's always hearing water running or tinkling. And yeah, you know. Hello, Jeffrey. Long time no see. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Yeah, I understand that, Sam. Another way to say that too is, you know, you can look at the menu, just can't order anything. Yeah, Jeff, sometimes I just kind of, you know, ignore YouTube for a while. No, you didn't either, Jeff. Don't start it. Don't you start. Besides that, here's the door that goes in there. That's what you'll hear. Now, last time I went in that door, that you guys teased me about it, so I have to remember to turn the mic off now. Yeah. I remember when I was 17. I'm surprised that I do, though. Y'all catch my drift? DC refrigerator options. Not really. I have a propane heater in the camper. It stopped working last year, but pretty sure I know what's wrong with it. So, if not, then, you know, we'll see about it. I don't know. But I have I have a chest freezer that I use, so, you know, I'll thaw out what I'm going to eat for the day, you know, and then if there's any leftovers, I'll just put them in a nice chest. That chest freezer turned out to be a pretty good deal. Some of you might remember when I got it a couple of years ago, I guess. There was some talk. Well, you can't put that in your camper, you know. But one solar panel will handle it. Oh God! See what you guys started. Now Chen's getting in it. I'm glad to hear that, Jeffrey. Now, let's just put it this way. I knew I was going to do a live stream tonight, so I didn't take my water pill this morning. Wow, that's getting down there, Julie. turn that heater on. Candles are all right, I guess, but you know, they're just not going to get you warm. Yeah, weather's just been weird. It really has. Who was saying? It was Deborah earlier saying that her daughter got married a couple of days ago, and her granddaughter or something. She said there was 12 feet of snow in Colorado, up around Golden right now. Depends on what. Yeah, be careful with that. Gee, why don't you just get one of those cheaper buddy heaters? The one I have, you know, I've run lots of tests on it, and it never puts out any CO2. And it'll really heat that camper up good. What are they, guys? I think they're like $70, $75 or so now. I bought one of those big buddies not too long ago for the shed. You know, and it really heated that shed up quick, but it also goes through the propane really fast. I have all the burners going, both burners on high. So it was kind of a waste, I think. Yeah, Julie, the buddy heaters work pretty good. You know, heat them up on high, get them good and warm, and then turn them down to medium or low, I guess. And it'll keep my camper up, you know, nice and warm. You shouldn't be doing that, Julie. You should, you know. Where, out at the lake? Out at Roosevelt Lake or someplace, Jeff? Jeffrey? Well, you can't go wrong with one of those, as far as I'm concerned, Julie. They're, you know, you hear people say, "Oh, they're dangerous," and you know, and you have to keep a window cracked and all that kind of stuff. Probably a good idea to keep one window cracked a little, but you know, I have a CO2 tester, and I've run mine on high and all kinds of stuff, and I just don't get any CO2. The key is you heat them up hot so the ceramic is red hot, and then you can turn them down, and it'll, you know, they burn really efficient. They really do. I have a thing about burning alcohol. You can't see the flame, and it's still an open flame, so it's going to produce carbon monoxide. I had a boat quite a few years ago that had an alcohol stove in it, and it pretty much made me nervous. It was cheap, all right, but it made me nervous because you couldn't see the flame, you know. Yeah, Chris, that big buddy of mine really went through the propane fast. But, you know, I mean, it was like, it's in a tin shed without insulation, so, you know. What? What do you want now? What do you want now? Blinky? Blinky cat? Hmm? What do you want? I guess some people use them, but you know, my personal opinion is I don't think I'd be wanting one in a van like that. Good way to burn your elbows. Reach across to get something, you know. Yeah, that's right, Chris. You know, a lot of people say you shouldn't run them at night either, but you know, when it got down to 25, 26 degrees up on the rim last year, 2 years ago, I run mine at night. Yeah, thanks a lot, Jeffrey. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Weird. Wow. But I have the little buddy, and it works just fine. Camper's got some insulation in it, but still. I don't know what's wrong with YouTube's artificial intelligence, but it's graying some people's text out. Julie, I just approved it. Got to get figured. Now, I understand what you're saying, but apparently they don't. So, breathing at night, eh? Not that I'm aware of, Jeffrey. Is it pretty cold in Winslow too, isn't it? Right now? Yeah, Flagstaff's not a very good place to be broke down in either. Yeah, I understand that, Chris. Budweiser. You guys remember the old frog commercials? Budweiser frogs. Mine was Miller Lite. When I was drinking beer, it was Miller Lite, and I like that. Miller Lite and bowling. But you know, Julie, you could probably make your own alcohol. I hear that stuff burns pretty good. Make your own alcohol. Anytime. I remember when I was driving, if I was westbound, I'd always go south at Holbrook there, come down the 2 lanes, down through Payson and down that way when I was going to the valley. So I didn't like going through Flagstaff at all. And it was always windy, really windy right through there. And I always had a headwind. Who are you talking to, Chris? Me? Hey there. Hey, fart man. I'm sorry, Ghost Wolf Art. Bro, I haven't seen you in ages either. What you up to, Art? If you're talking about my public service announcement, Chris, that doesn't come until the end. If you drink it. Yes, I gotta live. Yeah, there's a couple of guys that have the wood stoves in their vans and in their Class C's and that sort of stuff. I'm not so sure I would do that, but you know. Good to see you, Art. Haven't seen you for a long time. They make them special, Julie. You can't cook on them or anything. They're just, for heat. Sort of. They sort of heat. They look good. Nice and cozy. No, I haven't, Chris. I haven't done anything hardly. It's just, I just kind of just watching what I eat and that sort of stuff. Okay. Well, that'd be good. I don't have the same phone number. I'm not going to announce it over on here, but the email's still the same. Yeah, those scare me, Stephen. They scare me. I had a Volkswagen. Was it 911 or 911, 411? A long time ago that had one of those, and that kind of scared me. But it was nice, you start them up early in the morning, and everything's all nice and warm inside when you're going to work or something. Up on the rim somewhere, Jeffrey. Usually on the east rim. I stay away from the west as much as I can. Coronado Forest, I don't get along with there. I don't get along in Coronado County at all. It's personal reasons. Yeah, it was good, Chris. I mean, it would taste just like regular butter. Add a little salt. Tastes just like regular butter. Problem is it's there's no additives or anything in it, to make it last. So it's only good for about 7 days or so, and then it starts to taste kind of funny, so you got to throw it away. So you don't make much of it. Preservatives, that's what I'm trying to say. I watched a guy make his own ice cream the other day. Strawberry shake, as a matter of fact. That was kind of fun. Made me homesick. Made homemade ice cream, and then put strawberries in it and blended it all up nice. I could just taste it right through the screen. I have to do the homemade mayonnaise too sometime, Chris. That's pretty easy to do. About the same as the homemade butter. Just use mayonnaise and with a little olive oil and a little Dijon mustard and salt. Just got regular mayonnaise. I said regular mayonnaise. I meant eggs. Just egg whites, not the yolks. You put egg whites in. And then beat it up till it gets thick, and put a little Dijon mustard in there and salt. Homemade mayonnaise. Well, yeah, you should always talk to yourself. Everybody needs good advice, right? All right, so we got about 10 minutes left. I'm gonna be shutting it down here in about 10 minutes. So yeah, Chris, I gotta do it. Public service announcement. If you shop at Amazon, take a look at the link that below this video. Click on that. That'll take you to my Amazon storefront, and there's a bunch of stuff there that you can get, camping and other things. And if you don't find something on that landing page, you can always scroll back to the top and type in the search bar what you're looking for, and that'll take you to the regular Amazon pages. If you decide to purchase something, I will make a small commission, but it doesn't cost you anything extra. Public service announcement over. I do that, and you can watch the people watching drop off after that. Yep, there went one. Boom. Yeah, the ex's husband makes homemade salsa. They got a couple of tomato plants that they use, and make their own tomatoes and grow their own tomatoes and stuff like that. Sorry, Julie. I'm perpetually hungry right now. Yep, that's right. Oh, by the way, I guess I should have said that the link is below this video. So, okay, little insert there. Sorry. Yeah, you can talk to yourself. You can even answer yourself. But if you see somebody else talking to you that isn't there, that's when you got to worry. And by the way, Julie, sorry, I just have to say it. The little buddy heater is on that landing page there on my Amazon storefront. Okay, I won't answer it. I won't say that anymore. I'm done with it. I think it's about time for some sausage and peppers, too. Chris, that's a good low carb meal. The corned beef and cabbage is really good, but in the pressure cooker, but it's got a lot of sodium, a lot of salt, so I have to kind of be careful with it. Thank you, Julie. Appreciate it. You do the same. Try to stay warm, okay? All right, Chris. Try to have a good night. Try to stay warm. Oh, yeah, wait. Try to be cool up there or down there in Florida. The rest of us are over here on this side trying to keep warm, and you're over there trying to keep cool. So, country's kind of messed up right now, isn't it? But anyway, have a good evening. Yeah, Stephen, I use mostly the Italian sausage. What's the big one? I can't think of the name of it now. Popular. Ah, poor Chris. I'm sorry. Night, Jeff. Good to see you. Jambalaya. Jambalaya. I don't really care for that too much. A lot of Cajun food I do like, but not particularly that. But I'm just picky, I guess. I don't know. Guarantee it. Good night, Al. Night, Julie. Okay, peeps, that's it. I'm done. So, I'm going to try to get up here again on next Monday. I might even throw one or two in the middle of it. There are not too many, just plain old videos because there's not much going on. And just sit and stutter and stammer and trying to find content, So, this way's all right. We can just do the live streams. So, I hope you all have a good evening. And I'll do like I always do. I'll leave it up for a little while. So you guys can say your good nights or whatever you're going to do. You can talk to each other. And I'll just shut the camera and the mic off and just leave it running for a little bit. Night, Jeffrey. Oh, that's right, Stephen. Memorial Day's coming up, isn't it? So hope you have a good and safe holiday then, if I don't see y'all by then.